Hello, 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 my friends. It is your time. It's Monday's mindset. Wow. This it's like the engine. Yeah. Our mindset. So today we want to look at positives, negatives. Wow, we're getting into some physics today. Nope, we're not doing any physics today. But we want to look at positives and negatives. Because if you think about it, for every positive, there's some negative out there, right? Yeah. Every positive thing that you can think about or a situation, there is some negativity out there. There's some negative. So we want to talk about this positive and negative. We want to focus a little bit on our business. Why is it so important for us in our business? What does it really matter? Which is better, positives or negatives? So we're gonna be talking today, Monday's mindset, my friend. So if you're gonna be watching me live, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're gonna be watching the replay, because it is Monday's mindset, positives, negatives, which is better? Are both of them important? Or which is more important for our business? So, for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Garel, and I come to you live in this community every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday is about the mindset. We want to get ourselves in the right frame of mind so that we can do our business. So, we talk about anything from personal development, from business. So, motivation, focus, um, leadership, just about anything that needs the human part of us needs. Because behind every good business, there's a good human being with strong focus, potential, mindset, just vigor, vitality, determination, and all of that. So we want to talk about that today. But primarily, I'm in this community here as a social media coach. I help folks, home-based business owners, direct sales personnels, MLM personnels, network marketers, how to teach them how to leverage social media, take their business online, grow their team, and do well. Grow your team, make the most out of it online. It is a different ball game online, my friends. So I'm here to assist. So if you're out there and you're under the sound of my voice, and this is something that will help you out, reach out to Yvette Garel online. Go over there, my business and social media page, and I'm definitely here to help you out. Okay. So today, though, we want to look at negatives, positives, and I remember the little physics that I do. Some of you out there might have done a lot of physics in your while you were studying. I didn't do a lot of physics. I did a lot of chemistry. I'm a scientist over there on the chemistry side. So I didn't venture too much into physics. Because physics is a way, it's like you gotta have that really be ready for the physics, because it's a lot of little things that here this against this, and a balancing equation, I call it over there in the physics side. That was my forte. So I'm more in chemistry, balancing the equation, these chemical equations, this plus that and that plus that, and square it over there. Yeah, because I did nutrition education, and a part of nutrition is chemistry, right? Stuff about the body and the chemical reaction and all of that. But we're not going into that today. What we're talking about today is negatives and positives. Which is better? What's more important for our business? What's more important for us? Remember now, today's Monday's mindset. So, full circle, my friends, just get it out there. Every time you have a positive, there comes a negative. Yep. There comes a negative anytime. And I want you to check it out for yourself. Look into your own lives. Think about what you do. Everything, every time, and everything, and in most situations, in every situation, I should say, when there's a positive, there comes a negative. There's always something counteracting the positives. Okay. So, what drives you the most, the positive or the negative? What drives your motivation? What drives your focus? What drives your grit? What drives the grind? Is it a positive or the negative, or is it both for your business? Remember now, we are here in this medium to talk about the mindset. But remember, before we can be a marketer, we are human. So we are out here trying to deal with the human side of stuff because we are marketers here online, right? So how do you handle both of them? Is there a balance? Oh my goodness. Is there a balance for them? Yeah, is there a balance? How can you balance them out? If every positive there's a negative, how do you as a human being balance out all of this? Because sometimes they just keep tumbling over each other on us, or we take them on. We take on the positive, we take on the negative. So how do you actually diffuse or get rid of, or just move some out of the way? It's like every individual, it depends on what it is, because everybody has your own situation. So now you have got to think about, how do I actually deal with this thing? But my question is, are both negatives, are both positives and negatives good for you? Oh my goodness, that is so controversial. Are they both good for you, my friends? Or you just want to know about the positive, only the positive? I'm so positive. I know there's no negativity up in here. It's always everything around me, everything I do is positive. I know. I want to check you out. You raise your hand if you're that person. You're so positive that there's nothing that you do is negative, because remember now, it's going to vary from person to person. So you might be there, oh, this is positive. And I'm like, where's the positivity in that? So I'm going, so it is this an individual thing. Because which is better? Which one drives you better? Which one gives you the determination? Which one wakes you up? Which one be like, bam? Which one is it? More positive or more negative, or is there a mix? Because if we're in business, my friends, and even outside of business, think about your personal life. You're on the job, you're driving down the road, you're meeting up with friends, there's always this mix. Because let's go back to physics. Physics deal with a lot of energy, huh? The energy, our energy, the force, right? Yeah, force, energy. So all these, whether it be positive or negative, they come with an energy. They come with a force. But which one comes with a stronger force for you? You would say maybe the positive one. Somebody else would say the negative one. So this is an individual thing, right? What's for me is for me. What's good what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Maybe some case. But maybe what strikes you as positive, maybe I'm gonna look at it and be like, I'm not sure about that. To me, that's negative. But there are some things that are just definitely positive and you cannot deny. And there are some things that are definitely negative and you just cannot deny. For example, we have a yes and we have a no. My goodness, we live with those two words all day long. We have a yes, we have a no. Is it that a no is always negative? Is it that a no is always negative? Is it that a yes is always positive? Because it depends on what you're saying yes to. It depends on what you're saying no to. So the situation, my dear, the situation, my friends, will dictate the answer. Maybe that's a law of physics, right? I don't know. Maybe you can check it out. Let me know in the comments when the video is posted what you think, what your thoughts are. Because and I got this this conversation came up. I was talking to this older gentleman a few weeks ago, and we were just talking about negative and positive. We've realized that for every positive situation, there comes a negative. I can, I can't. I don't know. I know, right? For every, you can always have and for every action, there is an equal and reaction, whatever the terminology is, right? Everything you do, you can always find the negative in there, and you can always find the positive in there, because for some reason that's what create the balance. Maybe that's why we haven't fallen off the earth, because of gravity. Here comes the physics again. We can stand, and we're not toppling over, because the earth is round. Hey, here comes the physics again. The earth is round. Huh? How come we're not moving around like this? Gravity, of course, keeps us in one position. Negative, positive. Okay, so we want to talk a little bit about today. We want to bring this home in our business. Oops, what's wrong with my blouse today, huh? I can't get it right. Yeah. Get it to in our business. Sometimes in our business, some things are going to come up. Remember now, we're business, we're marketers, we market online, we maybe home base or network marketers. Things are going to come up. Now, how you look at it, again, will determine for you if it is positive or negative. Remember, I said earlier on, what might be positive for you might not be positive for me. So, but again, depend on how you're looking at it. So that takes on another realm. How you're looking at the situation might look like doom and gloom. When someone else looks at the situation, they see all kinds of light bulbs going off. Bing, 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 positivity. The mindset. Because sometimes in business, sometimes in our lives, because we have been so hammered down in a negative way all the time, everything is presented to us in a negative way. It just clouds, I call it cloudy. It just clouds our thought process, our mindset, that no matter how it's positive over there, we cannot see it. Negative or positive. We are so burdened down by every situation is just negative. It's just negative, it's just not going to happen. It never happened. And and so even if there are positives in there, it's kind of hard. It's going to be hard for you to see that. So the mindset, my friends, is so, so important. We have got to get it under check. Yeah? All of us. Because it depends on the lens that you're looking at the positive and at the negative. Because there's gonna be positive, there's gonna be negatives. Now, what lens are you looking at the positive? Because out of a positive comes a negative. Why? Why? Why haven't you fallen off on the earth? Because there's positive energy and there's negative energy. It creates a great balance. So do we need both of those to kind of light some fire under our tails sometimes for us to do our business, for us to get the work done, for us to move, for us to do the things that we know we need to do, to build our teams, to market our products, to go get our social media stuff done, to do the reels, to get the stories out there. What do we need? You need somebody to say, you know what? If you don't get up off you're gonna fail. Then you're gonna be like, oh Lord. Some people will say, well, you know what? I don't know about that. Failure is not in my book. Another person gonna be like, man, they just cast doubt on me. I'm just failing. I'm not gonna move. It's not gonna happen, Yeah. So it's the individual. So I don't know who you are listening to me out there. Where do you find yourself? But this is serious, my friend, because at the end of the day, it is how you react to all of us that's going to determine the results you're going to get in your business. Your mindset. It propels everything, my friends. Propels you to either get up and do or not to get up and do. Propels you to look at the thing. You know what? I did not meet my goals for the month of April. Now you made a new projection and you said to yourself, I'm going to meet my goals for the month of May. Now something might happen and you, at the end of May, you probably didn't meet your goals. Some people be just like, you know what? This isn't working. I'm going to quit. I'm throw my hands in the air and ain't nothing working. No matter what, nobody, someone is telling them or asking them to do or change, it's just not going to work because failure is like final for them. For the other person, man, that's like a springboard. Oh, you're going to tell me that I'm failing? No, 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 no. I'm going to show you. That's like a springboard when you tell some people that they're failing or they're backward or they're not doing stuff right or whatever we use. You're not going to get it. That's like a springboard. That person will spring into action and be like, you know what? I'm going to prove you wrong. Let me show you better than how I can tell you. That's an attitude we got to take on. When that person takes that attitude on, all of them energy, whether it's positive or negative, things start to flow. And I'm going to tell you, with the drive and the motivation, because they're going to prove you wrong now. They ain't losing. They ain't quitters. They are winners. They're going to, if they need to train like the athletes, they need to get up 6 o'clock in the morning and do the morning routine. If they need to get that DMO down, if they need to go write content, if they need to sit up till an hour extra at night, if they need to forego the parties and forego the this and the that and get into their business and do it, they're going to prove you wrong. Oh my goodness. That's some positivity, positive. That's some force coming out of that. Now, some of us need that. Some of us need that in our business. So what about the person who says failure is final? Now you have a problem to try to help them to turn, not really a problem, we have a responsibility. Let's for want of a better word, we have a responsibility to help that person to understand that, look, it might be A. You're looking at it from this angle, A. But let's look at B. Let's look at it from a B perspective, because if you look at it from a B perspective and you work it out, and so you help the person to shift their mindset, to shift and to maybe give them clarity, more understanding. So maybe they need to do a little bit more reading, do a little bit more, listening to some podcasts or some training in their network marketing business, whatever. But we have got to not write them off. No, not write them off. We have a responsibility to help them along, give them a hand up, help them along to see if we can get the mindset right, because we need everybody. Everybody needs us, right? As leaders in our business and in our profession, we want everybody to get a piece of the pie. But there are some folks, takes a long time. It is your willingness to work with them for that long time, or you probably just leave them there. And some people just got to get it. Tough love. And it's hard to say. Some persons just got to get it for themselves, because they will not take it from you until the light bulbs go off in their heads. Yeah. Before they move. So it's a lot of scenario, and all of us are individuals, but we all make choices, huh? But regardless of the choices that you're going to make, positives, negatives. So if somebody says to you that you can't do that, you can't do that business. Who told you can do that business? And they give you all the reasons why you can do that business. Now you have a responsibility to say, hold up a second. Let me explain to you why I can do this business. Let me explain to you what, so you really don't owe them any explanation, but sometimes you have to get the matter clear, because some folks, they doubt everything everybody's doing. That's why they never try. They'll never get in a side hustle. They'll never start a business on their own. They'll never try to get into entrepreneurship, but they'll criticize you from A to Z. Why are you doing that? Why is she doing that? But you have to show them more than how you can tell them. So how are you going to do it? Yes, you're going to show them the business, or, tell them a little about what, but you have to get some results. The results are what usually becomes your greatest evidence. Yeah, get some results, get results for your team members, whatever the results are. And so when people start seeing results, then they will become, oh, let me take another look. So, no, all of us are trying to recruit and to get team members or to sell our products, but the evidence. Where's the evidence? So, are you going to rely? Are you going to, pause if there's something negative? No, you shouldn't. You should move that out of the way. Find a way. Okay, so positive people, they can do the hard things. Yes, they take on the challenge. Don't tell them that they can't. They're going to prove you wrong. Positive people, they go to the length and the breadth to prove you wrong, to show you whomever is blowing negative energy on what they're doing, they will champion that cause and show you that they can do it. They can do it. People who say, okay, failure is not a part of learning, something is not going on right there, because it is those failing points, those little stopping points, those little challenges that gives you that inner drive, just fires you up to go over the hill, you know? So when you get to a point in your business, be like, man, I'm stuck right here. You've got to figure a way out. You've got to get some help. You've got to, pull in some resources. You cannot afford to stay there. So a positive person be like, hold up a second. Let me get some help. Because failure is not final. For the negative mindset person, failure is final thinking. But guess what? But we need the negative as well as a positive, because if we just everything is also good, that will not help us to that. They talk about the comfort zone, my friends. That's where you sit. Oh, everything is going so well. I don't have any problems and it's going so well. That's a comfort zone state of mind. Because until your feathers are ruffled and some failures start to come in and some challenges start to come in and some negative Nancy start to speak around your mindset, before you're going to be like, oh, hold up a second. I got to shift. So it's always said that success is outside of the comfort zone. See? Yeah. Cannot be always part. It got to have it needs a balance. And I figure that's why the law of physics is so powerful. Just like when the magnet pulls the negative pole, the negative poles attract each other, the positive. So a positive and negative, yeah, no, they come, push others away, right? So then, what can I do? What can I do? That's what we ask ourselves. What can I do to make this thing work? What can I do to make this thing better? That's the positive side. What is the negative side saying? Oh, it can't be better. No matter what you do, you try as hard as you can. It's not moving. No. On the positive side, you're going to be like, I'm going to intercept that. I'm going to intercept that. Can't happen. It's going to have to get better, right? So sometimes we need the negative to stir up the pot. Yes, I say the negative. We shouldn't, but it serves a purpose to stir up the pot and to help us to get up and be like, you know what? I'm going to drive this vehicle until the tires wear off the rim. Right? Now we know that teamwork make the dream work. And sometimes we have challenges within the team, even challenges in our own leadership skills, challenges. There's some personality conflicts and all kinds of stuff. You're going to throw your hand up in the air and be like, you know what? I'm done. No, we have got to work it out. We have got to engage. Yeah. Because as I said, maybe what you call positive, to the other person is negative. What I call negative, to the other person is positive. And so that's why group And teamwork is sometimes so difficult. But there have to be this balance. There has to be some negativity, some kind of a something that goes against the grain. Yes, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, but it works. Doesn't feel good, but it works. Something that counteracts, something that contradicts, something they say conflict is good. Doesn't feel good. But out of that situation, you can find a number solution or a solution or whatever it is. So say conflict is bad, yeah, but it's good. Negative situations, not all good, but they can help to create some good. We need them. So which is better? The negative or the positive? Which do you need? Do you need both? Your choice. But which one should we drift to? Which one should we have more of? Which one should we gravitate towards? Now, that is the important question that you have to answer for yourself. For me, I gravitate to the positive. Huh? Oh, yeah. I like my things, really smooth, but I know that there's going to be some challenges at some point in time, even in business, in big businesses, when they're doing their project management, planning, and all that. They have a section in there that for risk management. Yeah, something is going to happen and they're going to have to do some work right there. They don't know where, but they have planned for it. Are you planning for the things that are going to be taking place at some point in time called challenges, whether you want to call them stuck or struggling or failure, whatever? We have got to plan for those things. Yeah, just like big corporations, they plan. And machinery is going to break down at some point in time, needs servicing, needs oil, needs, new parts. They've got to plan for maintenance, huh? They got to plan for repair. They got to plan for routine. Even on the internet, sometimes your company says, oh, we'll be down for this time, so on and so. They've got to do some servicing, because if they don't, then things might fall flat. And they'll be like, oh, I can't even get on the thing. I can't even get on the thing. What kind of thing is this? I can't even get on. So think about what you're doing in your business. Think about the positives and the negatives. Which is better? Are both of them important? Now, that's an individual question that you have to answer. I just answered mine. I love the positive, but I know that there are going to be some challenges. I know that there are going to be some people telling me, Yvette, what are you doing? You've been doing this business. You've been helping so many people. Show me your show me the dollar sign. Then I'll say success is not always in the dollar sign. Absolutely. Yes, we make money, but that's not the only thing we make. My vested interest in helping people is, to me, more valuable than the dollar sign. Yes. Because the more people I help, is the more I get help. Zig Ziglar said that. Also, we're helping people to become a better version of themselves. We're helping people to do better for themselves. We're helping people to go out there and help some others. This world need a lot of us, my friends. Positive, negative, which is better? Do we need both situations to balance out our lives? That's going to be for you to answer. Today was Monday's Mindset. Just something to trigger some thinking, just something to make you think, because I know we like the positives and we want to have all things positive. Well, you consider some negatives, because maybe that's what you need. Not necessarily you need that, but you want to hear something like that. Some people don't give enough feedback. They give all positive feedback. As a school teacher, I'm telling you, you got to work hard for that A, baby, because there is always room for improvement. I'm telling you, you better work hard for that A and that A plus. Yes, you got to get way over the top. There's always room for improvement. We never ever arrive. And even when we arrive at this point that we set the goal to arrive at, there's another level. We're going to do that another day. There is another level. But we measure our success against whatever the benchmarks that we have set. So, yes, we want to make $1 million this year. You measure that, you put your activities and so on, you measure based on that benchmark. But I want to help 50 people this month. I measure. So, helping 50 people, that's success right there. I have met my goals and I'm just keep getting. But we're going to talk about that another day. But today, I want you to think about it, positives and negatives, because every positive, there's a negative coming around the corner. All right, my friends, remember to follow me here at Yvette Garrell online. Tell your friends, those who are in business, there's lots of information, free information there at Yvette Garrell online on Facebook. And if you want to dive deeper into, some of these social media strategies and skills and just helping you to get your business online and to keep it afloat, make the best of your investment, reach out to me. I have a social media group, business and social media, that we do one-on-one. So, it's all yours. Go for the taking. Then we have, I'll post in the at the top when the video is posted. I'll post in the description. There's an ebook that I offer from my website that you can grab it and you can get into more training as you see fit. But based upon what you need, you go for it. Now it's all yours. I'll offer it. It's all yours. Free training. My 10-day free boot camp is out there as well. So go for it. Remember now the positives and the negatives. Which is better? Do we need both? Talk to you on Wednesday when we do social media strategies and tips. I see you around. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.